What's good, family? Check it out, bruh. I seen this story right here and was very alarmed because essentially we're gonna get into it and dissect it as it goes on. But DoorDash girl walks up to the door. Man is indecent, supposedly. She records him, puts him on, gets fired. The headline reads, "Girl fired for reporting actual assault." So let's hop into it and see what's going on, man.
DoorDasher just got arrested on 2 felony charges. This is Olivia Rose Henderson, and on October 12th,
Wait a minute.
2025,
They said she got arrested, or did the other dude get arrested? No, they're not saying that she get arrested. What happened to me while I was doing my job? I know she got fired, but bro, don't tell me she got arrested. I know she didn't get arrested.
So this viral DoorDasher just got arrested on 2
What?
felony charges.
Uh-uh.
This is Olivia Rose Henderson, and
What?
on October
That's
12th,
wild, bro.
2025, she decided to go up to a man's home and record him with his pants down and then post it on the internet to claim that she was SA'd, which led to her getting these 2 charges.
Oh.
Dissemination of surveillance image for the sale and publishing, and unlawful.
Oh, wait a minute. They said she sold it or published it, and technically, I can see that, right? I can see why they said they sell the sell/publish, because in a sense, these days when you're publishing it, it's still like monetizing it. You're getting some money off of it. You're getting some clout and some clicks. All right, and this is the top charge right here, the number 1 charge they sticking, and these are both ain't these both felony charges? This one is unlawful surveillance for amusement/profit. Oh, dirty. And dude, she gonna have to register. If she gets convicted of these, she'll have to register on I think she'll have to register on an actual offender list.
Surveillance image for the sale and publishing, and unlawful surveillance for amusement and profit. Now, mind you, this entire situation went viral about last month. Basically, this woman went onto the internet to get millions of views, posted this guy's home with the door cracked, bro sitting there, pants down.
Yeah, I saw the clip. I saw the clip on X. It was not amusing. And then from what I saw, it looked like the dude wasn't even, I don't know, it looked like he was laying down, like he was asleep, but at the same time, and then I didn't see all the clips. We have to watch all the clips. From what I heard, reports say that she pushed the door open. She pushed the door open a little bit and then started recording. She got 10 M views, like millions of views off of that, but then it looked like they tried to take off the platform though. The original video was not blurred. Yeah, I saw that, gang. A man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have order left at the door, has a female. They said, oh my God. Falls asleep on the couch with his pants to his underwear and his front door wide open in 59-degree weather. So this is what I see, and I have to leave the order. And so she
claiming that he SA'd her, claiming that he did this on purpose. Mind you, this was a man just kind of chilling in his own home. Bro might have sparked one up, you know what I mean, and just passed out after a long day, pants down. Things happen. Now,
yeah, but at the same time, he was wrong for that though. And we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about the whole thing. He was wrong for that. Like, bro, if you know you got an order coming, why is we can't just sit up there and act like he didn't do nothing wrong. Why is you know you got an order coming? Why is you sitting up there naked? Though that is a point. She has a point, bro. She got a point. And even though she might, we may not be quick to just straight up fully rush to one side. I think, that man, come on, yeah, you're in your own home, but if you got guests coming over, you need to be dressed accordingly to an extent. They got to do something about that. Like if you got people coming and his instructions to leave it at the front door, but his door is open. You in there. I mean, technically, she could have just like averted her eyes and kept it pushing, I guess. But I think that should be taken into account, the customer's behavior there.
Unfortunately, there's only one video from this incident on the internet. It's pretty much been scrubbed from TikTok and whatnot, and I can show it, but I'm gonna have to blur a lot of things out in it. That's f***ed up. Now, what we can see is a man is laying there, and he doesn't have pants on, and he's sleeping kind of like this.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, he's like this, and you do see like his belly's up, and some other things.
She zooms in. She walks up to his door. She shows that she put the order on the ground and she walks away saying, "That's effed up." And while we're on the topic of the video, I think it's important to point out that the video starts kind of in the middle of the action. We don't really have any idea what happened before that moment, right? Whether she pulled open the door, whether she tampered with the door.
Yeah. See, so okay, well, that's interesting that he says that, because I heard reports that people were saying, that, "Oh, you pushed the door open a little bit, yada yada." But I don't, I don't. If it's 59-degree weather, it's likely that it's windy outside too. So I feel like if the man did have his door cracked, it might as well have been kind of open. You know what I mean? And you're kind of wrong for that. If you know you got somebody coming over, you butt naked in there, right? Pants down, pants down. He had a shirt. His top, from what I remember, he had a shirt on, but the bottom was down. It was nothing, and it wasn't nothing. It was, it didn't look like he appeared to be aroused or anything like that. It looked like he was just, laid out. He wasn't interacting with himself or anything like that. He was just like literally looked like he was laid out with his hand above his head. So I mean,
any way, shape, or form. I'm going to assume that based on the fact that this woman was charged with 2 felonies, there is a lot more to the story, that perhaps the man involved in this story was able to provide the police. Again, I don't know that. I'm just kind of assuming based on the fact that she's being charged and he's not, right? Now, this entire thing blew up. She ended up posting a whole lot of videos basically crashing out because the internet didn't seem to really be on her side.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why.
Hold on, I'm gonna run that part back. I saw my screen blinked out a little bit. Oh my gosh, she came on here and did the big one. She did her big one. Here you go. Come on, YouTube.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Okay, like I get it.
She did her
I feel bad for her. Anyone who's
bro, she did her big one. If that was your only way to now, I will say this in hindsight. Now, of course, she was people, there's no, if you're a victim, you should report that. If somebody's doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable, report it. I feel like where she messed up at here, what she should have did was just report it. As soon as it happens, you can even take the pic. What you do is, if she wants to take some media, you take the picture, and since she's on a job, you're literally employed by these people. You're employed by DoorDash at this time, so that means that you're like, let me scroll back to her while we're doing this. So since she's on DoorDash time right now, that means that your TikTok job it should be secondary. So the you recording and posting content, that's where she went wrong at. That's where TikTok, I think, was like, oh, okay, you're gonna blow us. You're gonna do us like that. Even if they did keep her on, imagine this. Imagine they keep her on as an employee, dude. She's gonna continuously, and this thing has already blown up. She's gonna continuously keep her followers updated as to what's going on. She got 10 M views, 20 million, 15 million. So at that point, you got to keep going, right? You got to keep monetizing. That's money right there. So even though she got fired from DoorDash, it looked like she might be able to monetize TikTok based off of what's going on here. But yes, and maybe it'll still work out in her favor, given that it is a high profile case. She might be able to still monetize through other channels to where she won't necessarily have to do DoorDash anymore, or even better, bust the lawsuit too. If things go that way, then she might can still do something else, open up another career avenue. But yeah, To the point. The proper thing would be to do is take, if you want to take some pictures and videos, cool. Once you do that though, you need to report it to DoorDash. While you're on the Dash, you have your access to your customer support or your Dasher support. You want to report that straight to Dasher support. Send your supporting media straight to Dasher support, and then keep the issues in house. Let them fix the issues in house, because then what they could do is, from that point, they can stop that customer from being able to order more. You know what I mean? And then allow you to continue to keep doing your thing as DoorDash. But when we get into these places where our content creator hats are on all the time and you're on the job working for a company representing them, and then we decide to record something, post something, make a viral TikTok, come on, we know how that goes, y'all. It's gonna get you fired. That's gonna get you terminated.
Police are doing nothing! I lost my job! That was my only way to make money to pay my bills!
Okay, like, I get it. I do. I feel bad for her. Anyone losing their job is pretty unfortunate, but it might be time to look for a new job, of course, once you get out of jail. Regardless, it seems like the entire
Ooh.
internet looked at this story and they took it with a grain of salt, because it's very common, right, that we hear a lot of these SA allegations, these things that happen, you know, this person did this thing, blah, blah, blah. And this is one of those situations where, yeah, you can say the guy who was sitting there with his pants down, you know,
He
on
was kind of
soft, just
wrong.
kind of hanging
He was
around,
wrong. We're gonna
was
get.
weird. It was gross.
It was weird. He was wrong for that, bro. He should have been more. He got to be more careful, bro. You can't be ordering DoorDash sitting in there butt naked, family. That's a big no-no, bro. He was wrong for that too. And then the girl, should she have gotten a charge for that? Whew, she posted it. She posted it to the net. She posted it to the net. She should have. If you would have sent it to DoorDash, then I don't think she would have got a charge, bro. If you would have just sent it straight to DoorDash, you would have been good, because then it's not publishing the content. You're just reporting it. You know what I mean? That's two things right there. Take it straight to DoorDash and then straight to the police. You know what I mean? If DoorDash is not able to comply or do what you need them to do, then make sure you have the AOK, process your police report, because that's going to protect you in the court of law. We're going to get straight to her 15 minutes of shame right here.
This chick went on to record not one, not two, not three, but 4, 5, 6, 7 videos writing this one single incident. And again, we all know how that played out. She lost, right? She ended up making this most recent one on October 26th, basically restating every single point that she already made in a sad, very sad, pathetic attempt to try to just build a community of people based on this one incident.
Hi guys, it's the DoorDash girl. I'm also Olivia, but I prefer to go by Liv or Livy Henderson for anybody who's wondering. And for anybody who's just now hearing about this, what happened is October 12th, 2025, I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and my customer requested that their order be left at their front door. And when I arrived at their house, their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me. And I reported this to DoorDash, and I want to clarify, I did report this to the police the very next morning on October 13th. And DoorDash did ban the customer, and then a day and a half later, DoorDash banned me as well, and this was DoorDash's response to me. There have been a lot of people...
but she's not saying... See, I think that's the thing. You know how people are, bro. They're going to paint it. She's going to paint it. Bam. I did. Now, okay, you saying you reported it to DoorDash and reported it to the police. But I don't think she's saying if she posted it or not. I think that's an important key detail that she's leaving out right here. You reported it to DoorDash, but did you still post the media? Yes, you had to have posted it, because how did it get out on TikTok?
Saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things, and I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time. And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much. I've been seeing your comments and your videos and your messages, and trust me, I won't forget the love that has been shown to me during this time. And to any large creators that have made statements on my situation and then further retracted that and then issued me an apology, I appreciate that. Thank you.
She got 2 felonies because she broke 2 laws. the man was innocent. Again, sitting there balls out is a little weird, but in a real world,
a little weird.
that
Come
is
on, bro, you
not
can't do that
SA.
again.
That man did not deserve to have his life ruined.
Pause. Now that's where we disagree. This is where I disagree with the host here. He says that is not SA. That is though. Really, it is. If you're calling somebody to your house to provide you a service and you naked, homie, that's still indecent, bro. And you wrong. You wrong for that. he was wrong for that. You know damn well what you were doing. He's sitting up there, oh little crusty Vienna out when this young lady walking up. You ain't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you was wrong for that. Oh, the old man. At the same time, she did milk it, but she working DoorDash. What do we expect? She's trying to. She's tired of doing DoorDash. She's trying to milk it. That's what she's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Y'all leave me your thoughts in the comment section, man. Do y'all think the old man was wrong? Was he completely right? This is Cam Nuggets. Cam Nuggets feels like he that's a little bit weird, but you know, you can order DoorDash with your weighing out. It's okay. It's a Friday night. The man's lonely. He needs some company. A little interaction. Y'all let me know, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love, peace, drive.